April Fool. You are a fool. Forward this to a fool like you.
Person is a person. And it doesn't get much here than this. She wants to take down one person for no other reason than the fact that he challenged her standpoint. He gave his perspective on his platform of her, and she's gonna strike his channel.
This is Big Bad's Life with another informative video, man. Let's hop right into it. Now, words are very important. For instance, saying the ignorance of the law is no excuse is a proponent of just telling you that because you don't know, don't give you the right to do it. And let's talk about like the wife of President Clinton, Hillary, right? The term when she used super predator, everyone in the know knew that she meant black men. And now the term woke, right? So if you know anything about this movement, they use the term woke a lot. Woke meaning black. And of course, Black Lives Matter, meaning black people. So they came back with another word to say all lives matter. And black men traveling. Right now today, they're using a term called passport bros, which simply means black men that are traveling. But they want to coin the word in a way to where it means illicit men using travel to engage with women in illegal activities. You know what I'm saying? So now we get to this black manosphere space. And the idea of the black manosphere was to come up with ideas and solutions to converse the channel, your energy and problems within our personal black men spaces, right? So this space was introduced, or it was popularized by Mr. Kevin Samuels, right? So before his passing, he was labeled that guy, right? To speak in behest of black men, right? But out of nowhere, ushered through the doors of the pearly black doors, and I intentionally use that, a 26-year-old white woman named Pearl, right? And how did she get here? People thought, she was co-signed. And let's be straight up about it. A lot of black men behind the scenes co-signed her and her movement. But soon as she showed her true colors, all of these men behind the scenes, all of a sudden, they popped up from behind the scenes.
I talk to you.
Yeah, and it's fine. It's fine if you don't want to do that kind of deal. It's not for everybody, but this is for someone that just wants to sit down and do nothing and just come to work and film and not have to learn the equipment, not have to learn literally anything. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. He's more than welcome to go start something on his own. My question is, why haven't you?
So, okay, let me ask you a question, because I agree with that. So because I know the cost of what it takes, right? Here's my question. Mm-hmm. Why did he turn against you?
I can't really, I've just found that the bigger I get, it's just like people kind of turn when they see an opportunity to like make money, or I don't know. I can't say why he did. I just know he did. So.
Man, you still won't throw him under the bus.
It's just like,
no, I don't think you should.
Like,
I don't think you should.
I could come up on here and put some personal stuff about him if I wanted to. That certainly would not make him look good. But like, I'm just not gonna do that. And every person that I have is making more than they made before. So it's like, it's just really frustrating because a lot of times, like, people just don't understand the costs that are occurred with business. And he also didn't talk about how I offered him a 6-month out clause and a 1-year out clause. So if he didn't like anything, I could have spent $10K a month, or, it's between like, depends on the person, but like $5 and $10K a month I spend on each channel that I sign. So I hypothetically could have spent $20, $30, $40,000, and he could have still walked away, built his channel, and I could have like been screwed over. And I was willing to do that because honestly, like, we were friends, I thought anyways.
That's rough. Well,
Yeah.
you know what I tell you all the time. Fuck the bullshit, stay above it, and get back to fucking work.
I know.
Get back to work. Don't let this shit get to you. Don't sit here going back and forth with people. Get back to work. Do the thing that you are talented at. You are not talented at arguing with people about how you run your business. That's a no-win situation. You need to spend a majority of your energy focused on what you've been doing from the very beginning. You've been facing criticism all this time. Don't let this shit start getting back to you.
Yeah. No, I know. It's
So I'm
just
not
been
gonna let you. I'm
crazy.
not gonna let you sit here and have a pity party and sit on your hands and all of this other type of shit. I'm gonna keep kicking your ass. I'm gonna keep staying on your head. And if we gotta be FaceTiming every fucking day, then that's what we gonna do. But we not gonna sit here and start having all of this shit get you off your square, because this is the thing that they want. People
Yeah.
wanted your spot from the very beginning. They thought that they the ones that should have took the mantle and all of this other type of shit. You never said nothing. You kept your head down. You worked. You grind. You hustled. You paid consultations. You tried to understand the business. You invested in your business. You bought more equipment. You traveled to people. You did interviews. You fucked with everybody, and you gave opportunities.
Hell, nigga, you gay.
And now they're speaking. And a lot of them are acting like they never existed, or it was just something that they found out about, or, they're playing dumb. And a lot of these Negroes existed. They just didn't want to, be identified within the black community, because a lot of them made their bones and made their money through the black community. A lot of these Negroes got their money and got their weight up through the black community. So now that they got their weight up, they're choosing sides. And we're talking about traitors. And we're going to get into traitors, but I want to give you some substance. I want to give you some glue, might I add. I want to give you something you can refer to, because the past is always a reference for the future. And the present is always going to show you a crystal ball of what your future is going to be, right? So let's get into this term traitor. Traitor is different from a snitch. A snitch is someone who tells to get the hate and to get the weight off of themselves. That's a rat. A person who tells to benefit themselves. A traitor is far worse than a snitch. See, a traitor a lot of times can be your people. A traitor is someone that was on the inside, can be a best friend. A best friend who violates you in a way that no one else can is a traitor. Someone who goes and they go against you. Someone that goes to the opposite side. These kids today, they call it ops. The ops. But see, now they're getting clever. See, a lot of brothers are sitting behind the scenes. And guess what? This situation with Pearl is a beautiful thing, because now all of the ops have come out of hiding. All of the ops have come out of hiding. So let's get into some substance and let me show you what a traitor is.
A political chump. In Washington, D.C., in the House of Representatives, there are 257 who are Democrats. Only 177 are Republicans. In the Senate, there are 67 Democrats. Only 33 are Republicans. The party that you bash controls 2/3 of the House of Representatives and the Senate, and still they can't keep their promise to you, because you're a chump. Anytime you throw your weight behind a political party that controls 2/3 of the government, and that party can't keep the promise that it made to you during election time, and you're dumb enough to walk around continuing to identify yourself with that party, you're not only a chump, but you're a traitor to your race.
At this point, I question the whole purpose of the Black Panther Party. In my thinking, they were necessary. It was a shock treatment for white America to see black men running around with guns, just like black men had saw white men running around with guns. Yeah, that was a shock treatment. It was good in that extent, but it got a lot of black people hurt. My recruitment by the FBI was very efficient, very simple, really. I'd stolen a car and went joyriding over the state limit, and they had a potential case against me, and I was looking for an opportunity to work it off. And a couple of months later, that opportunity came when FBI agent Roy Mitchell asked me to go down to the local office of the Black Panther Party and try to gain membership. We tried to develop negative information to discredit him, just like we did everybody else. We, meaning the FBI, I tried to come up with signs of him doing drugs or something, and never could. He was clean. He was dedicated. I've had private conversations with him. We got along pretty well.
2 weeks later, a gun battle on Chicago's South Side further escalated tensions. A former Panther and 2 policemen were killed. The deaths provoked a response from informant William O'Neill's FBI contact.
Mitchell became more specific during that time. He wanted to know the locations of weapons caches. He wanted to know if we had explosives. He needed to know who was staying at what locations, who spent the night where. His information didn't. At that time, Bobby Rush came to the office. He had just come from over there, or maybe the coroner's office. In any case, we walked back over there, and we both were speechless. We just walked through the house and saw what had taken place and where he died, and it was shocking. And then I just began to realize that the information that I supplied leading up to that moment had facilitated that raid. I knew that indirectly I had contributed, and I felt it, and I felt bad about it. And then I got mad. I had... And then I had to conceal those feelings, which made it worse. I couldn't say anything. I just had to continue to play the role.
Are they trying to say that you're like a traitor?
Yeah, I'm a fucking traitor. I ain't say shit about them on America's Most Wanted. Now they trying to diss?
Goddamn, I'm glad y'all set it off.